Today on Images, we'll celebrate achievement with the graduates of 2019. Honor this year's outstanding graduates and overall outstanding faculty member. And find out why paralegals are an indispensable part of a legal team. All of that and more on this edition of Images.
There's always a lot happening at College of DuPage, and Images is a great way to keep up with it all. I'm your host, Rio Almaria, admissions representative at College of DuPage.
Graduation is a time of celebration to honor achievement and look forward to the future. Students completing their studies to earn a degree or certificate at College of DuPage celebrate this milestone at the annual commencement ceremony, taking the stage to clench their well-earned diplomas. Join us in congratulating the graduating class of 2019.
Welcome to the 52nd Annual Commencement Ceremony here at the College of DuPage. My name is Shannon Daniel, and the graduates are about to enter the PE arena as we speak. But before they do, I'm going to ask them a few questions about their time here at COD. So be on the lookout for your favorite graduate. So I'm here with Maribel. How do you feel about graduating?
I feel great. I'm done. I'm ready.
That's nice. Okay. So tell me, what was your most favorite experience here at COD?
The faculty was great. They helped me a lot. They really did, especially in the nursing program. They were amazing to me.
So tell me, what are your plans for the future?
To become a special education teacher and doing the 2+2 program with COD.
So we have a father and son here about to graduate. How do you guys feel about that?
Pretty excited.
Excited, yeah. I mean, getting to graduate with my son, so
It's a great feeling.
So I'm here with Jennifer today and her COD family. Jennifer, tell me, how do you feel?
I feel very excited. I'm kind of sad to kind of leave COD because I'm going to miss playing soccer here. I'm going to miss the staff and all the community around, basically.
Yeah, that's
so
cute.
I'm going to miss everyone.
Aw, and we'll miss you too. And what was your favorite memory here?
My favorite memory is probably playing soccer here at COD, and then also getting to know the tutors and everyone in the athletic building. It was very helpful too.
Good evening. I'm sure that each of you has at least one faculty or staff member whom you consider to be a mentor, someone who stayed late to help you through an assignment, discussed an important topic, or counseled you on a career or transfer option. I hope that you consider College of DuPage to be your school, the place that made you feel welcome, the place where you felt empowered to pursue your dreams. Now that you are graduating, I urge all of you to use what you have learned at College of DuPage and build upon it. To all of our graduates, on behalf of everyone at College of DuPage, congratulations. Let tonight be a celebration of everything that you have accomplished.
It wasn't that long ago that I turned to the College of DuPage, whereas at the time we might have referred to it as Cod State or UCLA, university closest to Lambert Avenue. It was a transformative experience, putting me on a successful path that just years earlier I could not have imagined. As they were for me, the opportunities that exist at the College of DuPage are just a start for you. I challenge you now to take the knowledge and experiences you acquired here and build upon them during the next phase of your lives.
From the first day here at College of DuPage, I felt better. The atmosphere was more inclusive and accepting, and there were students everywhere, in the lounges and computer labs working on the assignment. or going to the cafeteria for a much-needed lunch. But what really made me feel like I had found my way was when I went to the counselor and decided that I wanted to pursue a degree in computer information technology, something that I had never heard of before attending College of DuPage. I found a place that allowed me to take opportunities and challenges that I may not have otherwise taken. And I found a community that I knew would back me in these endeavors. College of DuPage makes me feel like I found the path. I can go on to the Illinois Institute of Technology and into the workforce knowing that the skills I learned in my short but impactful time here at College of DuPage will allow me to succeed no matter what I'm doing.
Tonight, we are gathered to celebrate our success. This end is also the beginning of a new milestone of our lives, and I want to encourage you never to relent. I want to encourage you to use the same spirit that you have shown to get to this point. So for what lies ahead, I encourage you, and I challenge you to push even further. I am proud to stand here tonight amongst the student body and faculty that enrich such a beautiful culture and community within the school. My mom would always say, even if your dad's the richest man in the world, you will still study at COD. I didn't understand what she meant by that until I started. And to me, as a Palestinian Muslim, I thank you. Thank you, COD staff and students, for fostering an inclusive environment. Thank you for opening your arms to diverse people, ideas, and opinions. At COD, I am proud to be who I am. Tonight, I want you to walk across the stage knowing the immense privilege you possess by becoming a COD graduate, and to use that privilege to challenge yourself for your future endeavors. You started ambitious and driven. Continue to have confidence in yourself and your own self-worth. And remember, if we can get here today, then we can get there tomorrow. Thank you.
Images wishes all of this year's graduates the best of luck in their future endeavors, and we look forward to honoring the achievements of future classes. For more information on all the educational opportunities COD has to offer, visit us on the web at cod.edu. Each year, College of DuPage recognizes 2 graduates whose achievements truly demonstrate determination and success. First, hear the inspirational story of Mark Littlefield Jr. of Bartlett. Obstacles including a childhood spent moving around the country, overcoming a mental breakdown, and transferring out of 3 different colleges inevitably drove this dedicated student to find his path at COD, where he felt more at home than ever. Images spoke with Mark about the past and his future goals in computer information technology, or CIT.
At COD, I found there were a lot more career options, a lot more major options to choose from. The community feeling and community aspect, having friends that were like-minded and I was easy to talk to helped me attend class. The teachers were also there to help guide us and teach us, and it helped a lot instead of trying to go to office hours on that off day that you might have a class. They were there for you and able to help you then and there. When I was growing up, my dad was in the military, so we moved around a lot. I think it was 7 different schools before high school. We were moving every 2 years. My dad retired from the Army when I started high school. From the get-go, it felt very different, a very different culture. The kids weren't tied together as they were in military schools. I felt very alienated, so I was placed in different therapeutic programs. I learned a lot of coping mechanisms, so I decided I was going to pursue my GED to kind of get a jump start on college. It became more of a go to class, do the work, leave type situation, which I wasn't super comfortable with, so I tended to fall out or stop going to schools. My mom recommended College of DuPage, and of course I was a little weary because it was going to be my fourth school, but she pushed a lot, so I finally said okay. So when I first got here, one of my first professors was Professor Brockstout. He was, from the get-go, very understanding, very empathetic. If I didn't get something, he would help me out. If I was anxious, he wasn't pushy like I had in the past. After a few classes, probably about 3 or 4, I realized I was picking this up really fast. I started more dreading the breaks than waiting for them to come because I wanted to keep going, I wanted to keep learning. And that's when I realized I really loved this career path. The idea of a cyber defense club came up, and we were talking about it, and then all of a sudden my friends brought me up and they said, yeah, we're making you president. So we started that up. The teachers were very helpful, all for it. So a big component to the club is cyber competitions, and our biggest one, which everyone can participate in, is the National Cyber League, or NCL. It's a capture the flag. So we're looking for a specific sentence in all these different systems, so servers, websites, passwords, and we have to just use our knowledge both from IT and from just being able to sit there and Google stuff to accomplish these challenges and advance in the competition, and it's a lot of fun. My first attempts at college did not go well. I failed courses, I was put on academic probation, and I just felt I wasn't doing anything with my life. I had attended 3 different college institutions and didn't feel like I had a career path. But then, I found College of DuPage and all of you.
Mark Littlefield.
Next, Images gets acquainted with Rima Househ. The Carroll Stream resident comes from a lineage of COD alumni and also received the honor of Outstanding Graduate. Rima plans to continue her education in business management with aspirations to work internationally, using the languages she's developed while living in other countries.
I knew that COD was a place for me from the get-go when I just saw the list of courses and what COD provides, and I saw the burst of creativity. COD is a place that you will never find anywhere. The amount of love and support and inclusion that this college provides for all of their students, you really feel like you belong. Mexico, huh? You won't last a day down there. They'll find it easy. Stupid going to Mexico. That's the first place they'll love. I come from a long line of family members who have come to COD. My great uncles, my aunt, my mom, and my older sister all came to COD, and it has always been such a pleasure for them to say I've come to COD, and it's always been a family tradition, we call it, to come to this school. So along with it being such an amazing part of all of our lives that has bonded us together as a family, that COD was a place for them to feel comfortable, to feel like they belonged after immigrating. No matter who you are, no matter what language you speak, it's no problem to get an education here. I was born and raised here, and then I moved to the Middle East when I was 8 years old with my family, and that was in 2008. And it has really been such a life-changing experience for us. Moving to Qatar for a year and then moving to Kuwait for 5 really not only bonded us together as a family, because out of nowhere we were just alone in these countries, but we were able to discover our roots. Me and my sisters, we were able to discover who we are and be appreciative and proud of being Arab. And for my family and my parents, that was always something very important to them, and that's something my mom has always valued. Although I took acting here and I was always involved in the theater department here, I am going into business and management, and a very, very amazing professor here is Professor Shannon Toller. She is currently teaching me in Principles of Management, and she is phenomenal. You are so lucky to have her as a teacher. You feel like she knows exactly what she's doing and exactly what she's talking about. She has this knowledge to her that is unlike anything I feel like I will take in another management class. And she has helped me develop a confirmation that this is what I want to do. I would love to work internationally. I don't really mind where, but having those languages that I have, I always made it a plan to use it in my career, in my future career. So going somewhere like Dubai or to Europe or just in the Middle East would just be such a big honor for me to say that I took my skills that I've learned from America and I can apply it somewhere globally. You see, years ago, each one of us made the decision to pursue a degree from this empowering institution. Look where we have gotten. Before we started, we all had goals, at least as many goals as there are people in this room. And the fact that you're sitting here tonight with your head held high in your hunter green cap and gown shows everyone that you didn't dream about success. You worked for it.
Rima Househ.
Each year, College of DuPage honors one educator who stands above the rest as its college-wide Outstanding Full-Time Faculty Member. For the 2018-2019 academic year, this distinction is awarded to Professor of Nursing Dilyss Gallyot. Images spoke with Dilyss, discussing her commitment to students and how the COD Distinguished Alumna's experiences in the field led her to the rewards of teaching where she got her start.
I was never one of those blessed people to know what they wanted to do at the end of high school. I knew that I loved sciences, and I started to take classes here at the College of DuPage. I took lots and lots of science classes. I wanted a career that incorporated sciences, and as much as nursing has to do with compassion, you also have to have a body of science behind you to manage the physiologic effects of what happens to patients and people. That's what actually drew me to nursing, as a combination of both things. When I started my career as a nurse, I worked on a very general medical floor. Shortly thereafter, I enjoyed working on the floor. I transferred to intensive care. There were two choices in intensive care. The patients either got better and transferred out, or they got much worse. And I found that nursing care was what made the difference, the communication and the teamwork. And to see all of that in action and to be part of that team was an absolutely outstanding experience. It helped me pull nursing, quickness, and compassion together when people are at a very anxious moment in their life. I came for an interview here. I interviewed with some of the most dynamic leaders I have ever met. My interviews with them made me feel like this is a place where people care about what they do. This college did was it gave me the foundation that I needed, and when I knew what I wanted to do, they gave me nothing but support to continue on. Coming back here was, this college gave me a gift. Coming back was my gift to them. Being able to work with people who actually care about what they do, they're making a difference, and they are committed to making a difference in other people's lives. Nothing better than that. I had such a good experience with teaching and just fell in love with helping people understand difficult material, and then that translates to taking care of people. What I get to do here is I get to help people learn, and they're dedicated to increasing the health of our community. This is not a job I have to do, this is a job I get to do. What I was speaking to recently with another faculty member is that my students come to me with a desire to help people. What I do is to help to nurture and grow that desire to help people, and what's so exciting is that my students come with that desire to help heal. I don't know how much better it can be to do something like that, but to be part of that journey. When I teach in my classroom, I have a large amount of stories and history to pull on, and I can tell them that this is an example of what nursing does to make a difference in a community and in a person. A few years ago, I was out of the country and helping people in Zambia work on their how to deliver health care. I had very little training for that. However, it made a difference in that community. And what I try to impart with my students is that in nursing, you make a difference. I don't know that everybody gets a chance to do that. Yes, they're going to be tired, and yes, there are some good days and some not so good days. However, this is what we're all here for. We're here to help make things better, and I get to be just part of this journey as they move forward.
Paralegals engage in a wide range of tasks, including assisting lawyers in civil and criminal trials and hearings, real estate closings, investigations, and corporate matters. They are a valuable and increasingly in-demand member of the legal team. The Paralegal Studies program at College of DuPage provides students with the knowledge, training, skills, values, and attitude they need to become highly competent, ethical paralegals.
I would say it's a very well-rounded program, and everyone wants to see each other, be happy, and then also be successful.
This program really showed me this is what you need to do if you want to be a paralegal.
So if you want to be a paralegal, if you want to go into that as a career, then you should choose COD.
We would start by taking Introduction to Paralegal Studies, which is just an overview of the profession. We focus a lot on ethics. Legal ethics are extremely important in our program. Writing is really important in the paralegal field. The hands-on practical skills are extremely important, and that's what students say really helps them as they job hunt and as they start at a new job.
So when I interview a paralegal for a job, I want to be convinced that they are able to lead discussions, that they can keep confidences, that they are detail-oriented, that they can work with a team and yet work independently also.
So it's an interesting package of skills. You need a lot of good intuition. I say the best paralegals, their nickname would be radar, because they can anticipate what the lawyer needs and get it done ahead of time. So between the writing and the technology and the career skills, I think we give the students the complete package.
In 2008, Sally asked me to become her student worker to help get the program ABA approved, because a program that's American Bar Association approved is much more respected.
This program is on fire. The people are good, and it's not their job. It's what they were made to do in life. It's their calling.
We're really lucky here in the Paralegal Studies program because we have really awesome, dedicated students who want to work hard and learn. A lot of them tend to be adult learners because they've maybe been outsourced from their jobs or they're transitioning into a new career choice. We see our students blossom, we see our students grow, we see life-changing excitement in their worlds.
Each member of the faculty is dedicated to the success of the students. They go out of their way to make sure their students succeed, and they are genuinely excited about the success of the student.
The wonderful faculty that we have here just really helps and promotes, and they have hands-on experience in the fields in which they're teaching, and I think that makes all the difference. They care. They really care.
The other thing, too, is that all our adjuncts are working now as attorneys actively or retired but from a very active law practice, so they bring those experiences into the classroom.
One of the big things that sets our program apart from other schools and other programs is the Paralegal Club.
And I really enjoy being a part of Paralegal Club because it allows you to meet every week with your peers. You can talk about similar interests and things that you like, and they also have great volunteer opportunities.
The most important thing about the COD paralegal program to me was the internship and the paralegal practicum at the end, because they make you get an internship with a law firm in the area and you get that practical experience.
I decided to enroll in Intro to Paralegal Studies that spring, and ever since then I just kept rolling with it, and I think it's one of the best decisions I've ever made.
COD had a great paralegal program, and the field of paralegal studies really lends itself to my academic strengths. I can take classes at night, work around my work schedule, and it's been a real good experience.
COD is really committed to student success after school. They don't just care about how well you do in school, they want to see you succeed in your career.
Well, the paralegal program here is so excellent that they started an entire committee with the DuPage County Bar Association. And I don't know an attorney in DuPage County that doesn't take a DuPage COD paralegal intern.
That wraps up this edition of Images. We hope you enjoyed this program from College of DuPage. And remember, with so much happening at COD, Images is a great way to stay on top of it all. And be sure to watch past episodes on demand at our website, cod.edu. Until next time, I'm Rio Almaria.